stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Just a short time ago,
I got one, baby.
And that one goes. It skips to the back of the end zone for a touchback. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is always hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe one of your own confident.
The last run got 6. Now second and 4. This is Cohen, and not able to break away this time as he was stopped out the line of scrimmage. On third down, a run with Cohen. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of first. Calling a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready and moved for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself to get to the perimeter. Probably owes the back a little bit of an apology on that one.
And he'll be taken down, and he does have first down. Didn't quite get the touchdown, but now they're really knocking on the door.
And if you're the play caller, now you're thinking to yourself, what is your sequence? Because you're not just thinking one play here, just...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Tariq Cohen. Fine run there on the touchdown run. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Santos to keep this one away. And a fair catch and taken His first carry. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 30 on second down, Wentz taking it on tight end. And he slips across the 45 for a big tackle. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening run.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try to get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. To throw is Wentz. And this time the defender all over that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
On third down, Hines. And he is very close to his first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a far so short. Wentz to throw for 1-4. Catch made by He stopped short of the record. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They got to go along the last drive to score a touchdown. And this time, they get at least a little bit of a cushion in the field position.
I think that with this field position, they did on the last drive, they might have to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
The catch and run good for 18 and a first down. Here's Fields. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Another first down there, just goes for 25. Back-to-back good plays out down the middle. First down. On the handoff, it's Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will extend their lead. Santos able to tag on the and that'll make the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no return on this one. It's a catch and take it. The Indian offense at the line and set to go. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with first and 10. Now we'll throw down the field. He's taking it, Williams running back. And they've got it right across midfield down to the 30 when it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And down he goes. They bring down this sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now after the sack, Wentz and the Colts, they're left looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Not complete. It's Hines. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And he's going to pass it again. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. On first down, Wentz. That's going to be caught by now the Colts going to go to the second timeout. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This is first and goal, and a good chance to get a score back.
Don't make me lie, baby. Don't make me lie to you. I don't think so, though.
Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll go again for the three here on second and goal. To throw, it's Wentz.
On the one? Really?
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one where you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown.
Thank you, guys. No, huh?
Just a short time ago, this crowd went out to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago.
Right now, right now, click here, work there, click and play in seconds on.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Now Fields. This is small to the pass. It's a first down to start the drive, 20 yards.
I give you the right game. You get everyone involved in the passing game. You know you create those great mismatches, throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish a rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
No gain on the play on the second down.
That's straight to size up. Bet that size up. Pillow talking Kanye West, you get your job.
They'll run for the first time with Tony Cole. This will be his first time able to see past the 40. Now they'll run it with Cole. That's it. His first 2 carries of the game. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing game. I thought this was an air game. The focus is always in the air, right? And they didn't get the ball out of the hands to the key offensive lineman still. To this point, they want to provide space, clearing space.
Line of scrimmage at 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Fields. Outside, it's complete. Increased to 5 on the late run through. That marked as a 27-yard pickup. Montgomery. And he's made the inroads back to the field, but that's a draw. No gain on the play that time. That sets up 2nd and goal. Cohen. And he'll go back on losing yards to the 5. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
The type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they want to secure the blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 3rd down, Cohen. Santos on to try the extra point.
Nobody works harder than you work for me. That's why when I was helping my brain, making honey, and organizing the hive, I used Chromebook to get all
And he's
my
got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
You make me so good, go down the line. So if you're a busy people like me, or free,
Touchdown for Santos to give this one away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And able to get past the 20.
A lot of things change.
And up to the 20-yard line. And we are tied here in the second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's the key defense in zone. Ultimately, he stopped right where he needed to. And it's simply gone down to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced. Pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
Come on, man. For real. You're the reason why shots get fired this year, nigga. Stop lying, come on. I'm the reason why the other side see shots. Niggas say they doing this and that, but they not. So don't pussy boy, please stop lying and come pop. Hanging with these rock stars, all they know is rock God. You're retarded with that stick like some fucking pop pop. All my niggas put in work, we don't never stop God. Can't be fucking with these hoes, all these bitches all got. They know we the ones who gon' get it started. I'm the reason why them young niggas get retarded. Who invented that? What? Bringing guns to the party. I can let a Glock 19 and yards of carpet. My niggas put switches and beans on their 40. Hanging with the OG because it's a little short. Certified street nigga, I should get all watered. Ain't nothing like them lanes, them niggas get upsorted. Ain't no motherfucker big bitch, don't jail. I be thinking shooting something, I ain't talking red cam. I be with the shooter chopper, no we don't scam. No we don't promote beef, but they gon' put it on the ground. Real niggas don't say shit, they keep it off the internet. Them niggas get
Their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit 14-7 as they take the first and 10.
Be a baller, Ross, cut and running water. Get us out the trenches, GG, please, taught us down. All spins, I spent the whole next week and a half on walking. Way out, get slaughtered, they've been arguing and not talking. Y'all link up with the bosses, I've been slamming since it started. And we get it, it's no vacancy, come call me. Get money, it's no crosses in my circle. It's a second, feel simple, my little brothers, you ain't backing nothing. Rappers be friendly and they see this track, type of shot. I'm on that switch, I like this pops, niggas keep acting silly. Take care of my niggas, I get catching tracks with 3-4 up. Salute the real ones that put this type of shit and stood on business. You stood your way, he got stood over, I know you won't matter. Shots get the hits, make the big nigga tip over, tell him, big nigga tip over. Yeah, nah, I see the big ways that I can work out. Each power, I swear me, I can dash, they keep speakers. Surprise me and don't post online, this time we speaking speaks. My credit how it breaks, get you stepping on the streets. No doubt I'm from Rihanna, oh my God, it's your God. Lamborghini, she see that ain't my nigga for no reason. Baby, face ain't see through the bottles, that's why I would come and keep up with me like me. Shine with my life, get my son, it's in the streets, you actions so we fight. I'm putting 30 bills on mission for 200. I'm found a side, these niggas broken lines, they killing. Let us niggas play around with this cock at 45. She lies so me, baby, cows. These boys don't listen outside of patience. I've been double crossed, they lost when I threw out the trip. Because of the star, hate me, people who be out here. I'm rapping, I make millions in the trap. I'm basic niggas, niggas so broke, I just hooked up on the sip, they finish.
Taking 3 now, I'm dead. I'm finna eat them off, but I like fucking bring the phone back. Cuz taking his still, tough to get him killed still. So when I'm in the hood, dog, he's I should have tried. Local niggas trying to compete, show me a L. Ran up to 50 sweet nigga in 10. God got them all lined up, I wanna die. Don't go crazy on the ground, I wanna try. Like he ain't worth it, when he be saying they be lying, and I get it. I'm still fucking up all your niggas, start kissing in the city, you know all us fight. Everybody wanna 30, bitch, you know all us fight. Getting paid for no 30, still all us fight. Beat, oh, that's just the raw, I need a white bitch. Money, back to the A, niggas, I'm like, never seen no you can fold checkers and night. So all you niggas hear something, I'm like, you ain't right, bitch. Off the dirt, niggas tighten off the rug. See, I don't know what's up, say it right, I know he wrong. Ain't no hip, bitch, I'm going. Shot Dilly, bitch, I'm going. Quarter number one, roll, go 40 quarters, niggas, hoes, they be pointing. Showing what they got, I know like, boy, y'all ain't right. Double seven, not a fan, nigga, boy, y'all ain't right. Give me up, straight to Mike, that was never me. Until that bitch get on my dick, I got better freaks. Bro, if I want a whole career, she a Napoli, I'm still on the east bank, starting in that neck. I still got some same racks, they got her hit. Let me stop, I got a bitch, but nigga, she rich too.
Let's go, baby.
Everybody told us 30, bitch, you know us fight. Getting paid for no 30, still all us like beat. Oh, this is the raw, I need a white bitch. Money, back to the A, niggas don't like. Never seen noise, no fold checkers and night. So all you niggas heard something up, why you ain't right? I just like a broke girl, these tight on the rug. Tight on the rug.
Too deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they get it down at the 17-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And score here in terms of what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for Cincinnati?
I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep going your playmakers a little bit more to the perimeter.
And way up past the 35 before it's taken down. Man, just looking into this stadium, so much history and this is a pretty good game right now. Highly contested in the third quarter. And he's able to get this one closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Born a real nigga, and it's gonna stay that way. In the trip, it ain't getting no struggle. Then you just in the way. So the bitch I was gonna put out, but she big and shit. You can have me, then they better be ready. Yeah, I do wanna fuck. I just wanna high class lifestyle. Yeah, I'm too late for this. If you don't let it get real niggas, then you can relate to this. Real niggas make the world go round. Real niggas smoke out the pound. Real niggas throw underground. It's a whole lot of money in the room. Just know that when I'm around. Just know that when I'm around. It's a whole lot of money in the room. Just know that when I'm around. Born a real nigga, and it's gonna stay that way. In the trip, it ain't getting no struggle. Then you just in the way. After I fucked your little bitch, I was gonna put out, but she begged me to stay. These kids have me, then they better be ready. Real niggas rock out. Pop out. Fake niggas pop out. 38 now when I blow out. Got my compressor for the shower. They know how it is when I roll. The shooter rep plus I'm gon' go. I ran and I died for my bro. Regardless as long as you know. 100 rounds drum in my Draco. Shake 'em out. He knows it gets saved. Go wipe 'em down. He know it gets saved. You not a sound. It's 10 of the grades. You can't get better. It's ready as you get found. Somewhere on the leg from most of town. So you better get laid in the ground. If the flowers off of your grave mouth. It is all I guess how it takes to go out. Walking down. Because my best and never coming from the south. I had for the birds flying at the house. I had most birds underneath the cap. I had land niggas going slow me down. I had no friends. These niggas class. I had chase niggas born a real nigga, and it's gon' stay that way. In the trip, it ain't getting no struggle. Then you just in the way. After I fucked your little bitch, I was gonna put out, but she begged me to stay. These kids behind me, then they better be ready. Train race, yeah, 50 deuce, nigga.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception, didn't get any interception.
Don't matter, man. Good game.
She got some good pussy. I love skinny her. Even a dirty pussy ass bitch. She's skinny. Right there you go, get here. Gonna be beneath the earth. Pull up Gucci and the Louis Stone. Let them keep the shirt. Really garbage for the 16 orphan. I know you can't send nothing to my cash app. But I'm leaning on my first body trying to learn how to do 3 4. He had that AK, had an OM16. If I give you 250 for a line of his clean syrup. That's the least where I remember from Argentina. Pants, my these chains hurt. Now I'm walking out of sensitive. It's a lean shirt. I take a running like a steel leech. With the video work. So I had a line on the trick on the screen first. I haven't done the same day. I've been work. I'm probably about to run it like a little sex. Damn, why you trying to take my spot to me? I'm really cool. That's about 550 inch. Shit, we don't even try. I paid 50 racks for the bigs and I don't really drive. Can't believe you think I went broke. You silly guy. Know your bird. You ever seen a chicken fly? I'm kind of serious. I forgot. I just sipped the fire. I just punched the hole in the wall because I spoke the line. Gotta tell my shooter count down. He'd kill a shot. Fell in love with me after I dicked her down. I done got the bitch pregnant. Now I'm skipping town. You see me chilling on me, making chicken. I know I rap, but if you still put the work, get some work around.
But first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Big yardage there on the scramble and gets it first down. Here's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds after a short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Smart for Shelby.
Oh my God.
Ghetto bullshit. You can catch me at your hoe house in the kitchen frying chicken with my toes up. Before I make some rap plays, I had a dope house. Gave a bitch a line of blow and brought the hoe out. Beat her down and drop her off for the show crowd. I just looked up, got a whole nother pint of walk. I paid $4, take a 8 out, then hit it, then sell a pint for $4,000. $100,000 crib, I couldn't grow out. They fuck around and had to close tax, we fucked the store up. Half off sale on the zip today, we had a blow up. Hit his nappy head ass in the top, biggest fro out. What you wanna smoke some Zazas? I brought a bow out. You gotta suck it for you puff, you can't smoke for free. Beat my bitch back in so bad she called the police. Bitch sucked my dick for 2 hours, she got strong knees. Bitch, I buy a new watch every day, I got long. They gotta ask bro to pull no money out, I got my own cheeks. But I gotta thank God for them dope fiends, crazy. If I ain't got no lean, I can't go to sleep. But I cannot drink green, it make me go to sleep. A Percocet in 2 hours of fucking put the hoe to sleep. Bitch, I'm a whole pint bottle, you can hope my bitch crazy. She just fought a random bitch cause she spoke to me. I really shoot you in your head, don't joke with me. I'm a superstar, can't see myself arguing with no broken. On my way. I shot him with a K, compressed him with confetti. You can't even chop it with a blade. Last nigga tried some cool shit, I shot him in his face. Pounds by 58, this real weed, I got it from the bay. I'm in some fast shit, you can't get away. This right real, right now they paying the high for a freaking J. Popping pills in my blood, I can take a 90 spread a day. Bitch, I wear the rollie when we fucking make her lick the face. 100 shots in the AR, I ain't gotta aim. Play the bitch like a PS4, but this is not a game. You got the church plug on deck, I need a block of cane. Still toting on a handgun that'll stop a train. Yeah, them ghetto bullshit. Real, they ain't gonna believe it. Went to Pittsburgh, fuck this nigga, Pittsburgh. I gotta keep the blicky on me, pound of sticky 90 Percocets, I don't sizzy on me. I got a huge family, but I be feeling lonely. Mixed the pint right, but I need double to come steal it from me. I know the real, you niggas in debt. Plug put like 60 pounds on me, had the bitch grip. With my dick out on the bitch and told her to anytime I shop, I let the people keep the change. I'm a rich nigga. Hey, you a bitch nigga. That's pussy, I died in it, then twisted it. First keep it in August. 27 minutes. That nigga ain't no competition. I still wait, bitch. I used to have a pocket piss. See, the little nigga bareface, then pop the wit. Running up the
Good game.
rich bitch, pussy really real shit, but the head is
Ain't no coming back on me, big dog.
After the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
Hey, Josh, we got some drink. I need an 801 right now. It's say cool like my
Marcus on sales
got
over
that
there.
good with the bullets with the trains. It's a 4 and a 20 ounce, bro. It's not the same pop. 30 shots in the Gen 5. The clip ain't got no money on the floor, and I'm at home.
This comes
Bitch,
down
we
to
just
start
suck
their
so
next
till y'all blow
quarter.
a nigga
And
brains
for
out.
them to
I
take
say
on the
spend
last
once when they
quarter,
know we had the
obviously
same
they're going to need
flying
a
in the
victory.
truck.
And
Like
when
a
you start
foolish fool,
trying to
take
get
off the road,
stripped,
hit
when
the
you
bitch
start
truck,
thinking to
what the
yourself,
bitch
what are
do.
you really
Bitch, we
doing?
run
You
up
don't
on
really
niggas,
worry
go.
about what you did
Nigga
before
ain't
because
happy
of
at the city,
what?
trying to
Because you
try
have to
to
be
live in
prepared for wrinkles and turns because you know that makes some adjustments.
And on the clock, first down to take the snap after the contact at the edge. Here's Allen.
They trying to go to war. We ain't got one.
He's going to complete this to Brian Davis. They'll get this to the 30-yard line for a chance at a first down. Boy, a pretty big play here in this regard for 29. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And we're down to 2 remaining. We'll be back with this. So 1st and 10 now for the Bears. He's going to go deep to the bases. It's caught for a touchdown. So running everything here. This one's not going to get it. Got to take that one off the opponent anyway. You got to get this one out of the game.
Probably got to go a little onside kick here. You know, to hit 100% of the play is better than taking a chance at it. And that's when you put your weapons in the field and hope that one of them get that shot. And hope that one of them guys ends up having a big play on their side. You've got the instinct there, no doubt about it.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They're hanging on to it, so it's going to be 50 down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. Had an opportunity, touched it twice. Now they're going back to it.
The win for the Bears just over a quarter of an hour remaining.
Listen, anytime you take a knee late in the game, that means you have won it. It doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. It sets a little extra special about going to bed and getting it done, doesn't it?
And that'll be the fourth call. Now happy with what they see. Check this one up in the left-hand corner for a hold. That's offensive line.
Put some hands on the clock when you can. Use your text. Get the share out with the home team.
Shit.
Just the points down in the month. Bitch, that's 38 speed. We ought to drop 100 shots. Out of 38, might go to hell.
The win for the Bears just over a quarter of an hour remaining.
That makes sense. You want to be right. That's on my stick. They got different moves. Go right in. They go see the clock. This bitch invisible. You learn from Moody. I'll teach you work from me. Bitch, I'm the principal. It's me and Dan about.
Possession just over here.
It doesn't take a whole lot, but sometimes you have to just put a little bit of focus on the side. Because when each side clicks for you, hey, you're doing what you're doing.
This one in
I
the
need an
air.
antidepressant. Papa said, call my ex-girlfriend, tell her we together. Put the problems about what you do. They said we ain't been
So you
I
get
put
this.
it up for 6 months, can't even
NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon, and able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon, and he'll lose yardage, brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Here's Mahomes to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball? Exactly
right. You have a guy that has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And now look at him go. The 40. Past the 20. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 16, Fields lets this one rip toward Graham. It got his man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Six 0 our score after one. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. One play action, Fields. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. Darnell Mooney, 34 yards. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point. Santos with the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. There he goes left side. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they left.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chiefs on just 2 plays have taken the lead. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Fields. And that'll be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches. 2 minutes.
And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Santos now to add the PAT. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other. Pick themselves.
This is intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Here's 2nd and 9. A give to Cohen. He heads right. And he's got room. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And behind the chains, 2nd and 13. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes looking downfield for Kelsey. And this one is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
These two teams currently going over their final halftime adjustments. We are just about set to get back to it in the second half. And for the call, let's go back to Soldier Field and Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
There he goes, right side.
I'm the best in the game.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A punt return of 65 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Escaping the pressure right, and that's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 50 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. First visited at the 26-yard line. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 26 yards. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Mahomes now to throw. He's got his man, that's Josh Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Throw to the right here to Gordon. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all it? And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Darrell Williams. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Mahomes will throw for it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Back to throw. Fields. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is caught. Touchdown Bears. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Mahomes going to throw. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. They give him a gain of 37. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. And here's Edwards-Helaire. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
From the gun, here's Fields. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Montgomery, a 1st down and then some. And that is incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's Khalil Mack, the all-pro, in there to get him behind the line. Mahomes going to throw it here. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, 62 yards. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of